Plus, if I'm anywhere in Orange County or San Diego or anywhere like that, you can at least you have somewhere dependable.
Right.
So if it works here, then I'm good. There's the video feed. Kind of looks a little bit unfocused, but. Delay here. That's good. So let's just see what happens here.
May you carry everything? Fuck no, it's just the first round. Oh my god. Want help? No.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Right here. Okay. All right. Have a good day.
Hey, take care. You have a good one. Hey, good morning. Second time I've been on this live stream, but we're going to see if we can do a tutorial on it. what I'm going to do is, in about 5 minutes, I'm sitting at a Starbucks here in Riverside, California. I'm going to test my audio and test this live stream at a Starbucks. See, I mean, this is probably going to be the harshest conditions you can do a live stream on. So, tell me if you can hear me. If you got a minute, Arizona Adventure, you can tell me how the mic sounds. That would really help me out a lot. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, if you're watching this channel, basically I'm getting ready to do a live stream tutorial. YouTube has just recently allowed streaming video to your YouTube channel. They just released it for a lot of the big YouTubers about a month ago, and now they're starting to release it to a lot of other YouTubers. I think maybe because my George4Title account is so old. It's probably one of the reasons why they released it to me. Last night I did like a test where, hey, here we go, low sound quality. Okay, thank you, appreciate that. Let's work on that. Let's see if we can get sound fixed. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I think the background noise was supposed to be great, but it's still easy to hear. Watch. Okay. I have a $300 mic right here that I could try to use. And it's pretty easy to use, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire it up. It's running on battery power. My only worry about would be if the battery dies, but I have not used it yet. So let's try that really quick. Yeah, Starbucks has music running in the background. That's probably what's affecting the microphone. But if I can figure out how to do this thing at Starbucks, I'm gonna be golden. So let's try to put in a new audio mic. You know, too bad this stuff is so difficult. I think that's what prevents people from doing YouTube videos and from doing stuff online, is things are really difficult. Let's see if we can take this mic and turn it into a... Okay, let's do this. USB. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's try this. I got a mic that I just attached to it. Refresh the page and then tell me how the audio is working. Because I know White Shoe Princess was kind of complaining about the audio setup. Did that make any difference at all? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you actually hear it, guys? Let me know. Does that work? Can you guys hear that? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's super clear now. This is an H4n handy recorder. It's a $300 microphone, and that's one of the biggest challenges when you're doing YouTube videos, is you can actually buy a $300 camera. Okay, well, you know what? I'll just get into it right now with you guys in here. We'll see how many of you guys are in here right now. We got 10 viewers right now, so we're going to go ahead and start this. And what I've been thinking about is what I'm going to do with these live stream. I mean, we just started figuring at this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 minutes of like real active content, and then I'm going to let it devolve into Q&A.
So that way, when YouTube pre-records records these, I can run them on my channel, and at least people have that 10 minutes of somewhat decent content. And then I may just trim off the Q&A, so that way we're not having like a 2-hour video. We're having like a 10-minute video. So right now I'm on totally battery time on my audio recorder and my. Okay, let's just start it. Okay, can you guys hear the audio? Let's do. Okay, the audio is coming in real loud and clear. Okay, so let's start this out. Okay, hey guys, hey, this is G4T, George4Title. I've been doing YouTube for about 4 to 5 years. Primarily talk about my life through the current economic crisis. I used to be in real estate for 10 years, actually sold title insurance, was a corporate VP. Went through a major collapse personally, lost my house, lost my cars, just went through my own personal situation. And I turned to YouTube to just talk with other people and to relate to other people going through the unemployment situation. And then was able to connect with so many people that YouTube actually monetized the account. And then I was involved in promoting other couple big channels like Inflation US, a couple other gold and silver companies. And right now what I'm doing with YouTube is just I'm talking about my own personal life, stuff in the news, and then I'm also building a business down in San Diego. And this is going to be a business focused on helping small businesses use the web for video marketing and just video content in general. Really appreciate your feedback in the live comments, guys. It helps me figure out what's happening. Technical wise, here's what's happening with live stream. They rolled out this live stream allowing people to live stream video from their YouTube channels. I don't know, I think it was about a month ago. Some of the big YouTubers, they allowed it for. And now they're starting to roll out it for a larger group. And I think what they're trying to do is figure out the glitches before it goes out to everyone. I mean, because I'm assuming this live stream is going to eventually go out to everybody that has a YouTube account, but they're kind of using us as guinea pigs. So right now I'm at a Starbucks, and I figure this is probably one of the worst conditions to do this in, and I did that for a reason, to find out exactly what issues I'd have. So I'm running on battery power on the laptop, battery power on the microphone that I have, and I might be actually overshooting this with the microphone because this is a $300 microphone I bought to just have super quality audio. You could probably use a regular microphone, but the internal mic in my laptop, which this is a pretty new laptop, wasn't sufficient. There was problems. People could hear me, but they were getting a lot of the background noise because at Starbucks they play this music in the background. So, you know, so right now that's technical issues on the audio. You might have to get a plug-in mic that will go into your USB port if you're going to be in a noisy area. And then they don't seem to have any settings for the video quality. So right now I have not figured out how to get better video quality. Right now it's looks like it's high contrast. I mean, it's not sunny behind me, but that whole area behind me is getting blown out. So that's basically it. And I've been on Blog TV, I've been on Ustream, and it looks like the chat aspect is a little bit crude. It looks like they don't really have that many options to, you know, in Ustream and Blog TV, you could actually appoint different people in the chat room as moderators, and they could go about in monitoring the comments and stuff. So it looks like I have to monitor the comments myself. And let's say someone's getting too aggro in the comment section, you know, if it looks like my only option is if I click on their name, and I'm going to go to a screen capture here. So this will give you an idea of, this will take it off of me, and it'll give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at on my computer screen. So right now I'm looking at the actual Google on-air live stream website, and we're getting this redundancy because it's filming, you know, this computer screen, which is filming the computer screen, which is filming the computer screen. So you're getting this weird, like, multiple image layout. But I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a couple options here. There's a chat function here in the Google Hangout area, but then if you go up here this is actually a whole different chat section. So the chat isn't happening in your Google Hangout. Your chat is happening on your individual video. And this was also confusing to me because if you go to my main YouTube channel here, you'll notice that this is the front page of my YouTube channel, and I'm live streaming directly to the front page of my YouTube channel, which is pretty awesome. Right now I'm on screen capture, and but the thing is, you can't see any comments here, and you can't see any information at all. So you have to click through to the video right here on the title, and then that will take you to the video itself. So that's kind of a little bit confusing. But once you get to the video yourself, this is where it is. Video is public, that it's live. But you cannot edit any of this. Do not go in here. You can see 6 people liked it, 1 disliked. You can just see it kind of looks like a regular video, but it's not. This is a live stream portal. And right now you're seeing everything I'm clicking on. So I'm going to go to Google Hangout. Google's, apparently their social media application, which I never, ever use. And I'm just going to go through this once, and then after that I'll just hang out with you guys and take Q&A. So it looks like there's some sort of chat feature here. There's an invite feature if you guys just want to do this Google Hang with like 4 or 5 people. I actually had an option to just invite all my subscribers. So I don't know if you guys got a notification in your YouTube account, email, or if you just came to my page. And then this button, screen share, that just, if you push that button, anything I look at on the screen, you guys are going to be able to see. And then this cameraman function is, I'm not really sure what that does. And then you have a YouTube function here. Okay, now that took me out of screen capture. So let's go back to that. I think it did. I haven't figured out this thing yet. I'm not going to click on any more buttons here. Looks like you can actually do multiple buttons here in the Google Hangout. And then Google Effects, there's just some cheesy stuff. And then you have a button for Google Docs, and this is kind of interesting. But probably the most interesting thing I would say with this whole thing right now that I can see is not really the Google Hangout area, but I would think that what is going to be the most interesting is when I'm looking at some of the news channels that I like to look at. Oftentimes I'll open up multiple screens for the economy, and let's say, I mean, here's one website I like to check, Business Insider. I could go in and throughout the morning look at all these different articles, and I could actually live stream and do folder check. What we're going to do is take a look at different websites and then have you guys take a look at them. This internet's running really slow. So, I mean, theoretically, let's see if you guys are picking this up at all. Theoretically, I could go to these different websites, review articles that I've read or that I've looked over, and literally have a conversation about, you know, housing inventory, for example.
Hey, do you guys have an easy up?
No.
Are you kidding me? You're turning on the side of the one.
You know, so that's one of the things I see as a potential use for this, because I could actually go and take a look at different websites, have all these pre-opened, you know, up here, and then we can just take a look at it, and we can say, hey, housing inventory is at, you know, far below 2005 levels. We could take a look at the economic collapse blog, 20 signs, and we could actually have arguments about these different articles and stuff. So I'm going to close these things out. That's one of the things I think would easily work on this, using the screen capture. So I'm going to get off screen share, and then it should pick me up again. And that's pretty much it. So I don't want to get too much into detail, but that would be a general introduction to YouTube live stream. You will know that you have access to this when you go to your main YouTube channel and you get a notification. So there will be a notification up here on this kind of blue notification bar, and if you pretty much just click on it, it'll lead you in the right direction. Now, once you click with it and you sign up to the terms of service, here, hold on. Let me show you the screen share again. If you go to your main YouTube channel, which mine is right here, I'm sorry, and you look at it and you get this blue bar and it says YouTube now is live streaming, for you, then you click on that and it'll take you through the process where you can sign up for the terms of service. And then from what I've heard is once you sign up for the terms of service, you'll be able to go to YouTube. You'll be able to go to YouTube Live. Let's go ahead and type that in, and you'll actually be able to go into your video section, and you'll be able to schedule video shows. So just like how you have here on YouTube Live video shows, this one is a UFC match. They're actually using Google Calendar to schedule shows. It's pretty fascinating. And here I am. Look, right there, 13 watching. Live now on the front page of YouTube Live. I'm here with only 13 watching. I actually have a 4th position on the front page of YouTube Live. That to me is amazing. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this is if it's that easy right now to get on the front page of a major page of YouTube, it's very, very exciting. And I don't know why I'm that high, because there's people below me with much more larger audiences. So YouTube must have an algorithm that allows people with just a few amount of viewers to get up higher. And you can actually, it's not showing it, but there's a section here where you can actually schedule shows, and they will advertise those shows for you. So it's kind of interesting, kind of fascinating. And that is about as much as I know of what's going on. So there you go. Right now you guys have been really silent in the comments section, but I'm just going to open up the Q&A, and that's as much as I know about what's going on with YouTube live streaming. They just allowed me to use this feature a day ago, so I'm going to be learning more and more. But usually when a new feature is implemented on YouTube, if you take advantage of it, I looked in my subscription box and I got about 10 new subscribers, and I tend to look at their pages just to kind of get an idea. My audience is 75% male, usually in the 30, 40, 50 range. I mean, we're guys that are into the news, but literally half the people that were subscribed to me yesterday and today were like 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds. These are people that are finding me through live streaming. So if you have a YouTube channel and you get this, it could be a way to kind of broaden your audience to another demographic, because there's not that many people using it yet. So anyways, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead. Right now I'm not getting any comments, so I'm going to refresh. Nope, there they go. You guys were just silent during that time. So am I speaking too loud, first of all, or is the audio coming in okay? Yeah, so this aspect is actually something I could having your own live TV show is an aspect that I could actually promote to small business owners. How awesome would it be to have that? And not only do you have a live TV show, YouTube records it and allows you to do a little bit of editing, and then they'll put it up on your YouTube channel where you can run ads over it. So that's hence the reason why I wanted to do kind of the informative video and keep it under 10 minutes, because I know most people aren't going to want to sit and watch an hour-long video. So what I'm going to do is have 10 minutes of content or news discussion, and then I'll have the rest of the time Q&A. Because sometimes on this live stream stuff, you can go and talk for like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm telecasting from California. It's outside of a Starbucks, no plug or anything, so the laptop is on battery power, the mic is on battery power. We have a little bit of background noise, so I wanted to test this thing out and see if we could actually do this harsh lighting environment with really bad audio, and it's actually working okay. Now it's There's got to be a way that I can adjust the settings with the camera, but I just haven't figured that out yet. So it's probably something internally on my computer that I can change the contrast and stuff. Audio is perfect. What about monetization of these videos? Will you do them if you can't get paid for ads? Okay, Arizona Adventure asks a good question. Here is the reason why I stopped doing blog TV and Ustream. Okay, number one, you don't get paid for it. I'm not saying that's the only reason I do videos, but you know, I got a family to support, and if I'm going to have fun on the internet, which this is fun, I have to justify that to my family, at least make a little bit of pocket change here. And we're not talking about a lot of money. So, and the problem with doing live stream telecasts, I've noticed, is they're very addictive, and you can start, you can do a show for 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes you can do a show all night if you get an interesting conversation going in the comment section. So it's a real time suckage, and I got little kids. So that's why I have to be kind of focused. Like right now, I know I'm only going to do this quick Q&A for about another 20 minutes, half an hour, because I have to get myself under control. Because, you know, it's so fascinating talking with you guys all over the country and all over the world. But the other reason is live stream is sometimes a little bit too intimate. And when you're caught up in the moment, people peppering you with questions, especially when you get a lot of people in the chat room, sometimes you reveal things about yourself that you'd rather keep personal. And that was a real interesting thing about last night, because my business partner was looking at the telecast last night, which I deleted, and a couple people re-uploaded without my permission. You know, people start asking you the weirdest questions, like, what's the tile behind you? Where are you? Where can I reach? It's like they get real personal with this live cast stuff. And I don't know why that is. It's very fascinating, but I started getting all these personal questions, you know, like, what did you eat today? You know, what are you wearing? And so it's like really weird. It's like when you do this live stream stuff, people really get personal, and I don't know why that is, because they won't do that on the comment section of just a video. So I think the reason why we're going to head more towards live streaming and more towards video interactive content like this is, you know, our society is starved for communication. You know, I think personally, I think there was a time where people used to get around the campfire all the time and used to talk with people that they knew, felt comfortable, and were able to share resources, ideas, information. And I think society the last 100 years has really kind of emphasized that. We're all supposed to watch the same cable TV channels. We're supposed to all watch the boob tube. We're all, you know, and the internet is changing that, so it's allowing this kind of back and forth communication happen. I mean, it's not really totally natural because, you know, you guys aren't able to speak with me verbally, and I think that would be probably hard to do. I mean, it looks like there's a small screen beneath me, and I'm assuming that's for me to talk to. That's part of my Google Hangout. So if you guys haven't joined my Google Hangout, to be honest, I don't even know how you do it. I mean, how do you join my Hangout? It's like Google's Hangout is like their Facebook. I don't even know what my name is for Google Hangout. Anyways, one of you guys figure it out, let me know. So you got me on an iPhone. Roku SDK Master. Why don't you guys, right now, let's see how many people we have in the chat room right now. We have about 17 viewers. Why don't you guys, if you guys can, and you're at a computer, why don't you guys let me know where you're from so we can get an idea real quick of the area that this thing's covering. How's that helicopter and this truck interfering with the audio? Is it overpowering me quite a bit, or can you guys still hear me with that in the background? Okay, here we go. We got someone from New Hampshire. Awesome. Freedom State, or the Free State Project. I've actually heard that in New Hampshire it's supposed to be, your motto is live free, or wait, something, it's very libertarian, but I've actually heard on the ground New Hampshire really isn't a freedom state. Your police are pretty authoritarian, I've heard over there, and you're okay. Hey, Ventura, California, Utah, San Francisco Bay Area. There you go. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I just wanted to get a real quick feedback. Michigan, background verbal. Well, there's a couple trucks in the background. Here, let me change the mic. There. Did that help at all? This is a real sensitive mic. So good. We got it. Wrong. It is a free state. Okay. Okay. So I'm wrong on that. Live free or die state. I just was watching the Ridley report, and some of his experiences just to me didn't seem very free. I mean, it almost looked like. Sometimes I think of these states that have these laws, you know, like Texas has the castle law, you guys have open carry. But then when I start seeing YouTube videos, it's just like, well, wait a second, or I start doing research. I don't know, some of these states don't seem as free as they proclaim to be, you know? Oh, so you're picking me up on your iPhone and your computer. Where are you from, Roku? You're not from Asia or something, are you? Most of the people that check out my videos, okay, near 3434 Arlington Avenue. Hey, that's another thing. Are you guys, do you think there's some way to pick up my IP address from doing a live stream cast like this? I wonder if that's kind of a concern too. I wonder if that would be, you know, that would be kind of a concern. Okay, guys. Well, now I might edit this stuff out, so this is just relaxing time. There's a guy here with his truck on. I never understand that, why people will run their car for 10 or 20 minutes outside of a Starbucks. Tennessee. I know a couple that moved to Tennessee from Anaheim. They're both engineers. They got tired of the rat race in California. They bought 10 acres. They lived in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath trailer on 10 acres. And then he himself, with his own hands, built a house out there. They got a really wonderful family. I lost touch with them. And they actually offered my family the trailer. He said it's a little bit lonely out there, and there's not many job prospects, but they got a lot of time to raise a garden and homeschool their kids. Whoa! We got someone from Melbourne, Australia. That just is amazing. You know, you would think Australia, Britain, New Zealand, I'd have a bigger share of audience there, but it's actually pretty small percentage-wise compared to United States and Canada are really the main people that watch my videos. I think there's you know what's going to be really interesting is when Google can accurately translate the video content to different languages. When that happens, I think you're going to see a true worldwide empathy push, global change. Because right now, if you try to translate the video content verbally, it only gets about 50 to 60% of the word content correct. But can you imagine how interesting it'll be when you know, a couple billion Chinese and a couple billion Indians can understand us? You know, that's just going to be amazing. And actually, it's already doable. If I'm willing to transcribe my entire video, hey, what's up, Finland? In the house. If I'm